Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Low Carb Wishes, Keto Dreams. Hold on, my screen's all fuzzy. There we go. I just knocked my holder over. That is much better. It's funny, you get a smudge or something on your camera lens, and it makes everything all fuzzy and dreamy looking. As dreamy as I may look, it's not a good look for your camera. So, welcome back to my channel, Low Carb Wishes, Keto Dreams. I'm Heather. Today I'm just doing a quick video blog. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday, Autumn! She turned 15 this year, so learner's permit, learning to drive. I will be probably doing that with her probably in the upcoming weeks. We live right across from like a, I don't know, it's not an industrial complex, but it's like businesses. So that would be good on the weekends. I have a hair on me. I hate it when that happens. So on the weekends, you know, it's deserted basically, so it's a great place to teach her to drive. You know, learn how to park and back up and do stuff like that. So last night we had for dinner, I didn't get any video of it, but I did take a picture, so I'll pop it up on the screen. We had, what was it? She wanted, because of her OCD, we are trying several things. She's on a couple of medications, as well as her counselor advised that we had noticed a couple weeks ago that when she ate sugar or anything really carb heavy, she'd start getting weird. You know, like she'd start like looking at her hands and doing things repetitively. She was actually at a game night with my husband, and she was fine going there and fine for a while, and then she went and got snacks, and it was like I think he got her a Diet Coke, but it still had like caffeine in it. And we've cut out caffeine, and now we've cut out sugar and heavy carbs, because he noticed that she'd gotten some like gummy worms or something, and after having the snack she started getting weird. She started doing kind of her repetitive sort of things again, and it's like, dude, you were at, game night. You're supposed to be having fun. What are you stressed out about? So we think that probably has something to do with the OCD as well. So we've cut way back on the carbs and everything. I'm going to do like a sugar-free cake. We're going to go over to my husband's mom, my in-laws, to celebrate her birthday on Sunday, where I'm going to do like a sugar-free cake and some just like real, honest-to-God whipped cream on top. So yeah, we've started cutting the carbs out of her life too. And so she couldn't decide on what she wanted. Like I was going to do maybe spaghetti or something. I know that's carbs, but it was her birthday, but she couldn't decide on what she wanted. I said, I had these chicken strips, or I've got hamburgers. What do you want to do? And she's like, oh, I don't know. So I went ahead and I pulled everybody out of the freezer. I thawed out burgers and I did chicken strips. And so last night I cooked up the burgers in a pan, and I did the almond flour coating on the chicken strips. And I've always been reluctant to use almond flour as like a breading or anything like that, because I'm always just like, it's not going to taste the same. It was actually pretty damn good. And when you think about it, like I like pecan encrusted fish or something like that. So the idea that I was sort of like not willing to give it a shot is kind of ridiculous. But it turned out really good. We baked them in the oven, turned them over once during the cooking. I might bump up the cooking temperature. I did it at 350. I'd probably do 375 next time, just because they didn't really brown nicely. They were still sort of pasty and pale almonds by the time the cooking was done. But they were good. They were really good. I seasoned the almond flour, salt and garlic powder, and some of the Mrs. Dash that I love, the table blend. So I slapped that all together, and yeah, they came out really good. So my meal basically consisted of, what did I do for a vegetable? I can't remember what I did for a vegetable. I did one of the hamburger patties, 3 chicken strips, and then did I do green beans? I don't remember what I did for the life of me. You know, I think it was broccoli. I think I did broccoli. I don't remember. How strange. But anyway, that was dinner last night, and it was actually really, really good. So I'm happy about that. It didn't end up being funky and ruining her dinner. This morning I had leftover salmon and 2 eggs. And I just warmed up the salmon in the microwave, fried my eggs in the pan with some butter, and then because I'm a dill freak, love dill, the butter that was left over from the eggs, I put, I don't know, like a teaspoon or so of dill in the pan and mixed it all together and then poured that over the salmon. The salmon already had like a lemon garlic sauce on it, and I just added that on top, and it was just amazing. Really, really good. So tonight, I've got, what are they? I've got 2 kind of prepackaged meals from Publix. One is I think it's mojo steaks. I don't know. I'll have to go look at it. One is mojo something, either steak or pork or something, and then the other one is bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. I need to use them. They're in my freezer, so I went ahead and pulled those out. It was like 2 pieces in each package. So I'll go ahead and cook those up in 2 totally different flavors, but whatever. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'll make some rice for my hubby and my daughter. She can have like little portions of carbs, but really it's the sugar and the caffeine we're really keeping her away from, because it seems like whenever she gets into those things, she starts getting weird, I tell you. So she's kind of more on like a paleo sort of diet, really, where we're trying to keep things natural. And, you know, like I put half an apple in her lunch, and her favorite thing in the world, it has been for, well, I shouldn't say favorite thing in the world, but one of her favorite foods is tomatoes, like the little cherry tomatoes. So I put like 5 or 6 in her lunch, along with like the little baby cucumbers. I slice it up and put it in her lunch. So she's got a good, healthy lunch. So, you know, I'm hoping that she's not getting weird at school and we're just not aware of it. You know, it is a struggle because it does affect her focus as well. We have a EEG scheduled for her October 8th. So hopefully that'll reveal something. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, they either tell us, yep, she's got OCD and what you're doing's working, or, you know, they tell us, no, it's this other thing and this is what you need to be doing. So I don't know, just anything diagnostic at this point. You know, my big thing is I want to make sure that there's nothing physiologically going wrong. Really, I mean, I'd love to get an MRI for her just to make sure that there's nothing in her head. You know, nothing, you know, weird like a brain tumor or anything weird. Because this was so sudden with her. She didn't have any of this stuff beforehand. I mean, she's always been a little high strung, but that's way different than what's going on here. But yeah, so again, I know I've said it before, I want to do some like lunch videos, and I made the cutest lunch box for her yesterday, and I didn't get a picture of it. It was just, after she left for school, I was like, why did I not get a picture? I had done almost like a bento style lunch for her. She had apple bunnies. It's where you slice the apples into apple slices, like about yay thick. And you cut almost like triangles on the sides. Like it comes to a point, and you peel it so it looks like there's little ears sticking up. So cute, so cute. I did half an apple of apple bunnies, and then sliced up the cucumber. Oh, and I do cheese. I just buy a big old block of cheese, and I take a slice and cut it in half and make, you know, like not cubes, but like squares of it. I put that in her thing. The tomatoes that she likes. And then I did a hard-boiled egg in the shape of a heart, where you put it like a cardboard thingy with a bamboo skewer over it, and it shapes it like a heart. So cute. Cut it in half, set it in there. And I took hot dogs and cut it in half, and then cut lines about 2/3 of the way up the hot dog. So at the rounded end, you leave it whole, and then at the end that's cut, you cut up about 2/3 of the way. If that made any sense, I don't know. And then you fry it in the pan. So I fried it in a little bit of avocado oil, and the ends curl up, and they look like little octopus. They're so cute. So I did that for her lunch because, you know, Mama's a dork, and it's your birthday. So it was this cute little bento looking lunchbox I sent with her. We do the Capri Sun Roaring Waters because it's got like 1/3 the sugar as the other ones. Once we're through those, we got like 1 box left. Once we're done with those, we're actually switching over to like water. If she wants to get some of those like Mio squeezy jobbies, she can do that. But really, you know, water's the best thing for you. So hopefully that'll help. You know, I mean, she's feeling fuzzy-headed because of, I don't know if it's because of the medication or if it's because we switched up her diet, and, you know, her body's going, wait, where's the sugar? We've lived off sugar for years. What's happened? I don't know. So we'll have to see, you know, how she does. We'll give her a few months or couple of weeks, and hopefully in a few months things will be much better. She does seem to be doing a bit better. Like, you have to put boundaries in place, and you know, which she's always liked boundaries. So I don't know, maybe this was, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so that's her lunch and her life now. No more sugar. We have an ongoing battle with her toilet as well. We rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And about a month ago, I think it was almost exactly a month ago, her toilet stopped up. It started overflowing. So we called the apartment complex and maintenance, and they sent a guy out who, you know, we explained to him that it's overflowing. You know, it's not flushing properly. The evacuation of the toilet is not working properly. And he, for some unknown reason, changed out the flapper. You know, a little thing that when you push the handle, it lifts up and lets the water down out of the tank. You know, feed me a line about it being the wrong kind of flapper, and it wasn't letting enough fluid into water out of the tank, and, you know, that should fix the problem. It didn't fix the problem. No. So we called the office and explained what happened, that the guy didn't fix the problem, and they sent him back out, and he snaked the toilet. And thus far, it hadn't had a problem since, but 3 weeks ago, we had to turn the water off because the flapper's leaking now. Yeah. So every 5 minutes, our toilet runs. Well, I'm sorry, we can't afford to have our toilet running, the water running incessantly in our toilet. We can't afford it. So we had to shut the water off to the toilet. So now we're going on week 3, I think we're close to week 4 now, without a functioning toilet in my daughter's bathroom. She has to come in here and use ours. That light you see behind me is where our bathroom is. She has to come into our bathroom and use ours because she can't flush the toilet in hers because there's no water in her tank. So I called the office today, and hopefully they'll be sending someone out today, maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping today. I gotta go leave and pick up my daughter in an hour, so of course they'll show up the second that I'm gone. Second I leave, they're gonna show up. You know it, guaranteed. But that is an ongoing saga. The drama at our house. But yeah, so that's today. I'll show you the meals that I have pulled out. I don't know what I'm going to do for veg. I don't think I actually have much in the way of veg in our house right now. I get groceries tomorrow. It's kind of a see what we get sort of situation right now. Money is tight. So we'll see, but I'll go ahead and I'll show you the what's-a-majiggers, the pre-made things. I love the, and normally I was really excited when we got them because normally the sort of pre-made packaged meals you get from like Publix and stuff always are carb heavy. They're always like breaded whatever, and meatloaf's got the breadcrumbs in it, and I think I had one that was like a chicken cordon bleu. Of course, it's breaded, so couldn't eat those. But these ones, one's like I want to say it's like skirt steak or something that's wrapped around veggies, and then the other one is, I want to say it's tenderloin. I don't think there's anything in the middle of it. I think it's just tenderloin that's wrapped in bacon, which is awesome. So yeah, I'll show those to you. Okay, these are the ready-made meals. This one's the bacon wrapped pork tenderloin, and this one is the chipotle pork. Oh, I guess they're both pork tenderloins. This one's the mojo salsa. But yeah, I'm gonna be cooking these guys up tonight for dinner. Just figured I'd show you those guys. I've had them frozen for a while, and I figured I better use them up because they were hanging out in my fridge. They were getting in the way was the problem. So hopefully they're tasty. I'll let you know.